One development that had a far-reaching impact on the area was the construction of Interstate 94. Originally a Cold War defense project, it quickly became a commercial and transportation corridor. True to its purpose of directly connecting major population centers, it skirted many communities, altering the lifestyle and business patterns along the way.
Interstate 94 begins a new era for Augusta. Old-timers in Augusta recall fond memories of town life before November of 1967. That all changed when a stretch of Interstate 94 was dedicated and opened for travel between Eau Claire and Black River Falls. US Highway 12 was the principal route connecting Milwaukee, Madison, and Minneapolis. Traffic heading toward Hayward and points north diverted onto Wisconsin Highway 27 in Augusta. Stories abound that weekend travel was so busy that it was almost impossible to cross Lincoln Street. Some estimates cite 15,000 vehicles on a summer Saturday. With no traffic lights, the stream of cars was steady, and several businesses were in place to provide support and service, including as many as 9 gas stations. It was a heyday for commercial prosperity in Augusta. The interstate system was created when President Eisenhower signed the Federal Aid Highway Act of 1956. Beginning as a massive national defense project spurred by Cold War fears, the burgeoning economic growth of the post-war era was soon realized as a significant side benefit. A national network of an efficient and faster means for military logistics, as well as transporting raw materials and consumer goods, was deemed a priority. Work in Wisconsin began almost immediately on a 7-mile segment in Waukesha County. I-94 was not built in a continuous stretch, but access routes in and out of more populated cities were targeted areas. Only 4 years after the 1956 legislation, the Wisconsin Department of Transportation opened a 59-mile section between Hudson and Eau Claire, linking western Wisconsin to the Twin Cities. The price was $29 million and was the largest single segment to be dedicated in the state. The 56-mile portion between Eau Claire and Black River Falls was dedicated on November 9th, 1967. The final link between Black River and Toma was completed 2 years later. Since the intended purpose of the roadway was to support national defense transportation, the route was to be as direct as possible between major cities such as Chicago, Milwaukee, and Minneapolis. Little consideration was given to smaller communities along the corridor and the commercial impact it would have on local economies. A 5-page booklet, the official dedication program for the 56 miles of Wisconsin's Interstate 94, included a message from Governor Knowles, information about the vast undertaking, and an itinerary of events celebrating the day. The document explains, the new section represents the culmination of construction started on October 26, 1964, on the Chippewa River structure near Eau Claire. More than 25 contractors received more than 75 contracts for varying jobs and amounts. The price tag was almost $40 million. The program began at 9:30 a.m. in Eau Claire with a salute to highway progress. Various stops along the route included on I-94 and County Road Double H. Welcome to Foster, a daring community. Festivities there began with music by the Fall Creek and Augusta High School bands. Otter Creek Town Chairman Edgar Shaw welcomed honored guests. This was followed by a display of dairy products, and visitors were invited to walk on the new pavement. The motorcade then proceeded to a similar dedication in Osseo. The dignitaries were grouped for lunch at the eastbound safety rest area. 2 subsequent ceremonies were conducted along the way before concluding the event in Black River Falls that afternoon. The interstate was open. The steady stream of cars passing through Augusta would soon dwindle to a trickle.
How many of you recognize that voice there? How many of you have that voice as a teacher in the classroom? Some of us here, yes, that was Mr. Randy Stutzman back there, longtime history teacher at Augusta High School.